What's up, y'all? Enjoying this nature out here today. If you don't know me, my name is Lazarus, and I help mobile detailers scale and get more full details and even more than that by using Google Ads. Now, in today's video with my client Jorge, this interview we did, you're going to learn exactly what took him from door knocking, from leaving cards on dirty cars, from trying to run Yelp ads, from trying to run Facebook ads, even from him trying to run Google Ads on his own, and going from $2,000 to $3,000 a month, if I'm not mistaken, to projecting his first $14,000 month. You're gonna learn exactly what we did and how we took him there. So I hope you guys enjoy the video. I'm not gonna do too much talking. I'll let you get to it. Here you go. Yeah, cool. So let's go ahead and get to it, man. I guess before we started working together, right? Tell us a little bit about what you were doing to get like your detailing jobs, and then how much were you making per month?
So I tried a lot of different things. I probably I did Google ads and I did Facebook ads, I did Yelp ads, and then I did door
Mhm.
to door. I did leaving my business card on car windows. Like I tried everything.
Mhm.
Um, I wouldn't make like consistent money. Like the numbers were like always different. Last year I started June 2024, more seriously like September 2024.
Okay.
And then like our first months would be like 500, and then it would be like 1500, or then our biggest month was like 4500, like 7 months in.
Yeah.
But then the very next month in June we made like 1500 again. So it was
Hmm.
like super inconsistent. None of our lead generation was consistent.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And out of all of those things that you're doing, because I mean, you just dropped like six of them. Uh, what was frustrating about the way that, or what was the most frustrating thing to do out of all of those? Because I mean, I'm sure that they were all frustrating, but what was like that one thing that you were just like, fuck, if I keep on doing this, man, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. You know?
I think the most frustrating part was like it was the even though it was different methods that I was trying, it was all the same feeling. It was like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just kind of out here just trying stuff.
Yeah.
Like especially with the Google ads and like Facebook ads, it's difficult trying to run the business at the same time as like doing that.
Hmm.
And like maybe easier back then whenever I had more time, but still it was like I'm spending money that I don't really have on ads and I don't know what I'm doing. Like and I can't just spend $50 a day whenever I'm making zero a day.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And would you say that's something that like a lot of the newer detailers resonate with? They're not even newer detailers, but detailers who don't want to maybe like outsource their work or try to take on the responsibility of being the marketer, being the salesperson, being the businessman, being the fulfiller, and the employee at the same time.
Yeah, I think it can be like thinking back to whenever I first started, it's like you really have no idea like how to run a business. You're kind of just like, oh, like I want to clean cars and I want to get paid for it. But then it's
Hmm.
like, okay, I need cars to clean. How do I get those people? Um, and then it's like, sorry, what was your question? You asked how it felt like.
Yeah, do you think that's something that a lot of other detailers resonate with, especially newer ones, like
Yeah,
having to on the responsibility, or even those who don't? Because I mean, whenever we started working together, you took all your profits and you reinvested it back into yourself. Like you were
yeah,
all about making your business grow. And there's a lot of detailers out there who just kind of want to keep it for themselves and like spend as little as possible
yeah,
to, in their mind, like because they think it'll help them grow more by doing that, by taking on the responsibility of all these roles. And you start from starting the detailing business because you love washing cars to taking on the position of all these other things that you could possibly be outsourcing. You know?
yeah. Um, like talking about like how people that start off. So I'm getting all like messed up.
No, you're good. You're good.
Um,
I think where a lot of like the newer detailers mess up is by taking on the responsibility of all these roles, or just by doing the wrong thing too much. You know what I mean? Like with
mhm.
you tried Yelp ads, you tried Google ads, you tried Facebook ads because you heard that's what grows. That's what helps grow a business. Obviously, right? There's hundreds of and thousands of detailers who are out there making it work with it, but to take it on yourself and to try to figure out these things is just cost you more than getting somebody else to do it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's what I was actually trying to say earlier. It's like you're spending all this time, and like you think you're saving money by not paying someone $1,000, but you're actually missing out on multiple thousands of dollars because you're not investing it because you don't have the knowledge. Maybe
Yeah,
if you invest that money into like your own personal education and
yeah,
trying to figure it out, but you're still not. Think of a regular or like a big company. Like the owner of McDonald's isn't doing all the marketing for them. Like they're
exactly.
not involved in like the smaller operations of the business. They hire out and they outsource,
Yeah,
and they have like other people that do it. So it's like, how do you see yourself as a business owner? Do you want to be a technician, or do you want to be have an actual business? You can't have an actual business if you're just doing everything all the time. So I
for sure.
mean, you can take the initial investment, risk it, or it's more of a calculated risk with Lazarus. I mean,
Yeah.
uh, I'm not just saying that. Like it was the return on investment was like right away if you
Mm,
have the right infrastructure set up in place to handle leads. Like if you're this is your first month, I would say create like what people always love to say, like systems. What that
mm,
really means, because I didn't really know what that meant at first. Like what are systems? It's like
yeah.
what do you do every single time that can be replicated? Like if you had to teach an employee,
Mhm.
teach them like those steps or those procedures whenever you get a client. How do you book them in? What system are you using? What CRM are you using? Um, just have all those things in place first, and then get some like start working with Lazarus. Um, just so you, because you can hire him and then have all these leads, but then you don't know what to do with them.
Yeah.
Like that's very important as well.
Yeah, especially having that foundation set. I mean, even if they don't work with me, doing any kind of ads or running any kind of thing that is bringing you a viable amount of leads, if you don't have the foundation set, like a basic follow up system or CRM system, because I mean, you got these like old school mindset of people who are like maybe writing down things or notes in their phone. I mean, I know some dudes, detailers who I've talked to who reached out to me who are like, hey, I keep track of everything in like in my notes. I'm like, what the hell? Like, like how do you expect to make something viable and grow out of this? And just like you were saying, it's very important to have like that basic foundation of okay, is what I'm doing now simple enough to be able to teach somebody else to go out and do it for me? And if it's not, then of course I'm doing something completely wrong, right?
Hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So what would you say finally got you to the point of deciding that, man, what I'm doing now isn't working and I need a better way? Like when you were out there leaving cards on dirty cars, I know that's a big thing that a lot of detailers do. They go walk out parking lots and whatever dirty car they see, oop, let me go to slide my car in the window,
Hmm.
card in the window. Well, what got you to that final breaking point of like, I can't do this anymore?
Yeah, I think it was more of like a process because I probably did that 7 months before I actually started working with you, like doing the cards on the windows,
Uh
and
huh.
then just trying a bunch of different stuff. I think the breaking point was just okay, looking at the numbers. Like I'm making more than I would have. I used to work like at a fast food restaurant, like at
Hmm.
Panda Express, back in high school, and I was like, I'm making more. I would have made more back then than the numbers I'm making right now, and I'm like working a ton more. Like this
Yeah.
isn't a business right now. I'm just like a dude who cleans cars and doesn't make that much profit.
Hmm.
Especially because I work with my brother. He's my partner, so it's like we're splitting 3,000 a month. Like that's nothing.
Yeah.
And if you're a solo, maybe that's like you're able to just like live regularly with that if you don't have rent or anything. But
Yeah.
that's really what the breaking point was. Like I was doing it for like a year, and I wasn't making the money that I had initially thought I would be making. And the
Hmm.
problem was lead generation. I didn't have any leads coming through. I could detail a car really well. I could I Our customer service has always been like pretty decent and pretty good, but like I didn't have anywhere like a consistent flow of leads, and that's what you're able to provide.
Yeah, and I think that's a position that a lot of detailers get stuck in. Like you do good work, you have great customer service, you're doing all the right things. You're just not being found by the right type of people, or you're doing the wrong kind of things to get people, right? Like before you, the difference was like night and day between what we're doing now versus what you were doing back then,
Mhm.
simply because of the kind of people that you were getting, right? Like you're going out and trying to essentially like convince these people who don't want to detail by leaving cards in these dirty cards and stuff like that, versus kind of bringing in the ones who are actively looking for you. Now, what would you say? Like, what part clicked to you, or what about what we're doing now made sense to you compared to what you were doing before, like going out and doing all those things that you named?
So what makes more sense of like how we're working together right now?
Yeah. So what about it made sense to you during the time that you made the decision to go ahead and move forward with me compared to what you were doing before?
I think what really helped was like I found you through another guy who said that he was working with you. I think off his YouTube channel,
Hmm.
um, with Kurt's Auto Detailing, and he was saying like, oh, like I'm making I forgot the number, but it was more than 10,000, which was our like initial goal.
Hmm.
It's like, oh, this guy, he like obviously like a smart guy, but like he has this like way of getting clients that I don't have, and I feel
Uh-huh.
like if I had that, I would be able to replicate something similar, like
Yeah.
in terms of results. So it was really just seeing like someone else do it.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. So seeing like all of his results kind of made you want to lean into to testing it out for yourself.
Yeah, because I had thought about like hiring a marketing agency, but the prices like for established one is like way it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I saw him. He was like, "Yeah, it was a video that he was explaining. Like, yeah, I work with this one guy, and then I think I emailed him. I emailed him like, what's his information, and then I emailed you.
Uh-huh.
But it was really just seeing someone else, like a real person, not just like some guy like has 100,000 subscribers on YouTube or something. It was like
Yeah.
a smaller creator, like just like a typical like guy like me. I was like, oh, like I trust this guy.
Yeah. For
Yeah.
sure. For sure. So what would you say is different now about the way that you're getting your clients? Like how simple is it? Uh like what's the process in your perspective? Because I can explain all I want.
Mhm.
But hearing it from you guys is always different because other detailers might resonate with it.
Yeah. So it's honestly as easy as like turning on like a switch. That's how I feel. Like whenever you turn on the ads, it's like okay, the water's gonna start coming in.
Hmm.
Like I right now we're running two units at the same time, my brother and I. So he was at a job and I was at a job, and then we have one like in about an hour and a half.
Hmm.
And then I was like, oh, I need to fill up the schedule for mine because he has one, but I don't have one. I want to make
Yeah.
money. So it's like, okay, let me check the lead connect.
Mhm.
Uh, I like you saw my message earlier. I like got a new phone, so it was like all messed up. So I wasn't getting the leads.
Yeah.
But I just like called them on the platform that you gave me, like Lead Connect, and
Hmm.
then I go on there, see the leads that I was missing out on, called one of them, and then I was like, gave him my sales call, whatever,
Hmm.
and booked them in for three right now. So it was just as easy as like, okay, let me go on this app really quick, call this guy, make $300 like right there.
Yeah, for sure. And do you notice the difference of like these kind of leads or just the intention of them versus like I don't know if you were the kind of detailer who would go in like Facebook groups and make posts and be like, hey, I'm running this kind of $99 special or something like that in the beginning or whatever time throughout your career. But getting those like kind of leads that came from like I don't know Instagram, Facebook, who would be haggling on price essentially versus like I don't know maybe the ones that we're getting now.
100%, yeah. Like before, whenever I first started, I was doing Yelp ads, and people on Yelp were, from my experience, they were like they did not want to pay anything. Like I would charge like $80 inside and out,
Uh-huh.
and they were like, they would think it's expensive because they're used to like the car wash, like where you do it yourself, and
Yeah.
then the car wash is like $10, so it's like
Mhm.
it's eight times more than what they're originally expecting. So like they don't really see the value. Like, but with the Google ads, like you'll get people who are willing to pay like $600 for like an interior exterior detail, like nothing really crazy.
Yeah.
Obviously your quality has to be there, and then customer service, um, the whole experience that you provide to a client has to equal the amount that you're charging them. You
Yeah.
can't just charge 500 and then just be like $80 service.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For
But
sure.
yeah, it's crazy different. And then people that are willing to pay more are like, it seems like they're less picky. So it's like
Hmm.
you're getting more, you're dealing with easier type of clients, just like complete positive.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For sure. And what would you say has been the biggest change in your business and then in your personal life from the results that you've gotten from your business?
It just alleviated the stress of like, I need to make money because now it's just like a system. If I want to make more money, I turn up the ad spend, and then not just the ad spend, but it's like because once you can get like some people say you can get high off ads. So like
Hmm.
you because you're like, oh, turn up the ads and you get a bunch more money, but it's like you need to retain those clients that you initially get.
Yeah.
So it just alleviated the stress of like, well, where am I going to get this next job from?
Hmm.
That's such a big thing. Like once you solve that, which is kind of like the biggest problem for people starting out in business, it's like where am I going to get all these clients from? And then once you solve that, it's like okay, now you can actually focus on like your pricing, like what's your vision for this company, like what do you want to do? Like, do you
Hmm.
want to be more of like on the field type of guy, like run it from the back end?
Yeah.
You just made it like an actual business.
Yeah. For sure. For sure. And what's been your biggest month so far working with me?
So at the start of this, we started back in December, and I think we made. Let me pull it up. It was probably like 1,000.
Hmm.
Let me see. Last December we made 2025 $3,009,
Uh-huh.
and then we started working with you in January,
Hmm.
and our ad spend wasn't even that high. It was like, and then we made 4,700.
Hmm.
Then February we made 8,500,
Hmm.
and then in March I had the ads off because we were doing something else, so it was 6,000. But
Uh-huh.
then in April we made 11,000, and
Wow.
this month I think we're gonna hit around like 13 or 14,000.
It's almost like a 5X.
Yeah,
If
in four
almost.
months.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So from that, like, I mean, how does your business actually feel compared to before? Because I mean, you can see the numbers changing, but again, like, I know you kind of explained like less stress, but how different does the business in your eyes feel compared now to before?
It just feels like it's real. It's not like, oh, some side hustle that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like it's like I have people that have been calling me for some reason that they want to get hired. I don't know where they're finding me.
Uh-huh.
Um, but it's like, okay, like this is an actual business now, and I like it's what I had kind of hoped for since when I started.
Yeah.
Like I want to be able to provide work for people like who don't have like my younger cousins who are like 17.
Hmm.
They don't want to have a regular job, and I just want to be able to provide a good stable like job for them. And then like for myself and for my brother, like we want to make money too, and we're
Yeah.
able to do all of that. It's like it's just
That's
it's really
awesome.
good. Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, what would you say to all the retailers who are out there who are still doing it the old way, who are still thinking that you have to go out, hustle, grind, knock doors, leave door hangers, leave cards, make all these Facebook groups, drop your prices. You know, because the big thing is even price competing with detailers, which sets you in a trap as well. I mean, you just become a commodity.
Yeah.
What would you tell them?
There's this thing that my dad told me. It was like you can choose to not do Google ads or work with someone to and you're fine. Like you're gonna be fine.
Mm,
And if you want to stay in that same position, like there's nothing wrong with it. You just want
nothing.
to keep doing that, go ahead. But
Yeah.
if you want to actually have a sustainable business, like a profitable business, like take them take the time to invest and to educate yourself on what those investments mean. So like if you're working with someone like Lazarus, it's like, okay, what is this like investment of however much the price is, like
Mhm.
what's this gonna do for my business?
Yeah.
Like it completely changes everything.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it. Like exactly like what you said, it just depends on what your goals are and how you want to align with them. Like if you're cool with making 5K a month, you're a solo detailer and that's like what you want to do, stay there. But if scaling and turning, what you said felt like a side hustle into a business, then invest in yourself. I mean, if it's not with me, just do something to where it'll bring the right type of people to you so that you can actually go from being a side hustle or feeling like a side hustle into actual business, right?
Yeah.
But cool, man. I mean, I really appreciate you for hopping on here. Uh, is there anything else that you'd like to tell anybody? Any advice that you want to give to the younger or newer detailers who are starting out there?
I think like if I had to give myself advice whenever I was like before making the decision,
Mhm.
it's like how do you see your business? How do you see yourself? Do you just want to keep doing everything yourself, or
Yeah,
do you actually want to make money? Because the way I was doing it before, like you're not gonna make any money if you're like there's no consistent way of getting clients, and if you don't
yeah,
have that, you don't have a business.
for sure.
But then also another thing to other people that maybe think, oh, let me just work with someone like Lazarus and I'll get a bunch of clients and then I'll make a bunch of money. It's like there's a lot of things that you need to have set up so you
Yeah,
don't just have a bunch of clients that you're not fulfilling correctly.
exactly.
So make sure to have your procedures, your systems in place before actually just taking on a bunch of new clients.
Yeah. All right. So I hope you guys enjoy that interview. It's crazy to even think how far Jorge has come along these past couple of months and to see the progress he's made. Super proud of this guy. He put in the work, he was willing to invest in himself. He used to literally just throw all of his profits back into the ads because he knew it would scale his business to the point of where it's at now. Now, if you are interested and want to get some more information, or if you want to go ahead and just work with me, my Instagram will be linked in the description. You can go ahead and click on it and send me the word detail so I know exactly that this is what you want. Now, you do have to have a couple of qualifications. All right, you should be making at least $5,000 to $6,000 a month. If you're making less but you're willing to invest in yourself, go ahead, show me a message. You should have a good, foundation set. So a good CRM, a good follow-up system, a good customer service, good reviews on Google, a Google business profile in the first place, maybe some social medias you're making posts. If not, it's all right. You don't absolutely need it. It can still work for you. But again, if you are interested in seeing if we can go ahead and implement this into your business, or you want to go ahead and just get started to work, DM me the word detail on Instagram. It'll be linked in the description, and I'll talk to you soon.